guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Shania. So for today's video, I thought that I would show you guys all the books that I accumulated during Christmas, whether it be from gifts that I received or from me just spending all my money. If you guys got any books for Christmas, you should let me know definitely down below, because I'm always interested to see what kind of books people are gifted, whether it's what they requested or if people are just randomly giving books. Because I know, like with my friend group, we always give each other poetry books. It's usually just kind of our custom. It's almost a tradition now, I feel like. And I'm always interested to see what kind of gifts people get in the form of books. So definitely let me know down below. I do quickly want to mention that I am in my Christmas pajamas here. If you guys couldn't tell, I am in my Christmas pajamas, and I realize that Christmas is over, but it's still December, so I can wear them as long as I want. I might wear them all year next year, and I don't even care. So without further ado, let's just get into the book haul. Alright, so the very first book is one that I most recently just got, and I got it from my best friend, and she gave me the 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. I have wanted this book like all year long. I have been looking at it constantly, and I was like, I want this because this cover is just gorgeous, and I've heard so many good things about this book, so I really wanted it. And then when she gifted it to me, I was just so excited. But anyways, if you guys haven't heard of this book, it is very much like the game Clue. There is a murder that happens at 11 p.m. and then there's 8 eyewitnesses that were present, and they are all locked in a room, and they do not get out until they can name who the killer is. And the other really cool thing about this book is that the main character does inhabit each of the eyewitnesses' bodies to try and figure out who was the killer. So it's very mysterious, very thrillerish, and I'm excited to read this one in the year 2020. So the next books that I got were another gift from Tristan's family, actually. They gave me an amazing gift card to Barnes & Noble, and I just appreciate it so much. But I had to go get these books right away because Barnes & Noble had a sale recently where it was 50% off very specific books, and this was a part of it, and that is the Stalking Jack the Ripper series. Oh my gosh, I have been wanting this for so long, and every single time I was like ready to go buy it, but they never had the first one, Stalking Jack the Ripper, in hardcover, and I wanted the entire series in hardcover. So when Barnes & Noble had the 50% off sale and this was included, I just had to get it. I only got it for like $35 for like these 5 or 4 books. It's just amazing. Oh my gosh. So this is just incredible. I've already started the first one, Stalking Jack the Ripper. I'm like halfway through right now, and it's so good. I just love reading about serial killers. I don't know what it is. I love this, and I'm just so excited to read this entire series. I think that if there was one book or book series that I wanted all year round and I didn't get it, it was definitely this one. So the fact that I got it at the very end of the year, it's incredible. It's incredible. I'm just so happy that I have it now. And they are all gorgeous. And with this pack, you actually got a poster, which I don't know where it's at right now, but it's signed. So it includes a signed poster, which is really cool if you guys are looking to get into this series. But it's very much like it sounds. It's about a young girl in the 1800s, and it starts off with the very first one, Stalking Jack the Ripper, and she's trying to figure out who Jack the Ripper is because all these murders are happening. And then I don't know how the rest of the series goes, but it sounds pretty obvious to me. The next one is hunting Prince Dracula, and then escaping from Houdini. Jeez. Okay. And then capturing the devil. So yeah, I'm just so excited to read this series and letting it guide me into 2020. So all the other books that I will be discussing in this video are ones that I bought myself because I have a spending problem. Most of these next books that I will be discussing are books that I bought from Book Outlet, and they are having a sale right now, like an incredible sale. So you guys should definitely go check them out. I'll have their website linked down below. I'm not an affiliate or anything, but you guys should definitely go check it out just so you guys can get some serious deals, because I know I am. So the first book that I got from Book Outlet is A Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab. I've been wanting this for so long, and it's intrigued me, but again, it didn't have it in hardcover. Every time I tried to find it, it didn't have it in hardcover, and then when I saw that Book Outlet had it on sale, I was like, oh, I had to go get this. So I'm sure you guys have heard of this. It's a very well-known, very popular book here on BookTube. So I don't actually know, I don't want to know too much about this book, but what I do know is that it takes place in London, but London's like broken up, and there's like different sections of London. There's like a gray London, which I think is the good one. I have no idea. And then there's a red London, a black London, and a black London. Yeah. But no one talks about Black London, apparently. And then we have our main character, Kel. And yeah, that's all I know. I really don't know too much about this book, but I've heard such good reviews on this one that I had to check it out. And I'm really excited to read this one next year. The next book that I got in this Christmas book haul was Again But Better by Christine Riccio. So I have been wanting this one because obviously Christine is a very well-known booktuber here on BookTube, and she's incredible. She is just so fun and bubbly, has a great personality, and so when she came out with her own book, you had to get it. You just had to get it. So this book gives me serious like fangirl vibes by Rainbow Rowell. Like that is the type of book that I feel is like similar to this one, and that's because the main girl in this story, Shane, she's going to college. It's kind of a coming of age story where she studies abroad. She goes to London and she's kind of having a difficult time. She is one of those, I don't know what you want to call it, straight pass students where she focuses on grades and doing well, but she doesn't have very many friends, and the fact that she's in a different country is limiting her in that regard. So it just takes place on her story. I know that it's kind of like a romance and it's very comedic in different times, so I'm excited to get into this one and to support Christine in this way. I'm really excited to do that, and I think it'll be a really sweet story, and I can't wait to read it. The next book that I got for this book haul from Book Outlet was The Chaos of Standing Still by Jessica Brody. This book, it just sounds like the cutest one-night story. I was just talking to my friends the other day about how much I love when movies are like one-night movies. Like everything is happening within one night, and I feel like this book is also like that. Everything happens within one night on New Year's Eve. It's about this main girl named Rin who goes through a really difficult time of losing her best friend. Her best friend actually passes away, and she has one text in her phone that she has not read for over a year, and it's the last message that her best friend sent her, and she just cannot open it. She's going through the grief and does not want to open this text. But of course, on New Year's Eve, when she is stranded in the Denver airport, she runs into Xander, another guy at the airport, as fate would have it, and they end up swapping phones, and things just issue from there. So I'm really excited to read this one because, like I said, it feels like a one-night story, and I really, really, really love those. I don't know if that's even, if it's necessarily like a trope or not, but I always love when things happen in one night, because I feel like it's like fate and it's now or never, and everything, all these emotions are going so strong within one night, and we're not having to go over periods of time. Yeah, I love it. I love when they're one night stories, and I feel like this is one of those. So I'm really excited to read this one, and I think it's going to be a really cute romance for me going into 2020. So the next book in this book haul is one that I probably will not be reading right away, just because it is the second one in a series, and that is Arch Enemies by Marissa Meyer. This is, like I said, the second book in the Renegade series, and I don't even have Renegades. I don't have the first one, but I really want to read this series, and since it was on sale on Book Outlet, I had to get it. It was so affordable, and I felt like might as well get it now, and then I'll buy Renegades later and read it, and then I can read this one, and then I can read the brand new one that just came out, which was called Supernova. So I'm really excited about this series. I don't know anything about this series, and I kind of want to leave it that way until I get Renegades, because I don't want to look at this right now. But I'm going to be reading this one, I swear. And yeah, I'm really excited. If you guys have read this series, let me know what you guys think down below without spoilers. The next book that I purchased was another one that I've heard such great things about. Well, I guess actually I found like I've gotten mixed reviews on this one. Like, some people really like it, some people really don't like it. But that book is Strange Grace by Tessa Gratton. I really was excited to get into this book just because the storyline is really intriguing to me. It's about a town that ends up making a deal with the devil, and they have this bargain where basically every certain moon, the slaughter moon, I think, the town has to sacrifice a young man to the devil. And of course, once the slaughter moon is coming up, there are 3 different characters that are friends. And I don't know out of these 3 characters if one of them is the victim or the sacrificial person that needs to be sacrificed to the devil. But of course, these 3 friends are trying to figure out what is going on with this bargain, and they find out who the devil is, and it's not who they think it is. So just the storyline of this book sounds really intriguing to me, and I think it's going to be just a delicious read. So the very last book in this book haul is one that is, again, very, very hyped right now, and I feel like it's because it's the winter season and winter is in the title of this book, but it is called Winterwood by Shay Earnshaw. My cats are going crazy right now, so if you guys hear them in the background, I'm so sorry. They're nuts right now. But like I said, this book is so hyped right now, and it was also featured, I think, in Owl Crate's recent box. So this book is about a young girl named Nora who happens to be a witch. Her whole family, the Walkers, are all witches. There is a forest or woods, if you'd like to call it, and everyone believes that those woods are cursed, but Nora knows the truth behind it. And then, oh my god. One day, Nora runs into Oliver, who is a young boy that actually went missing weeks in the past during the deadliest snowstorm, and she's curious on the fact to why he's not dead and what is going on in these woods, even though she believes that they're not cursed. I don't know. That's what I'm getting out of this. I have no idea, but I feel like this would be a really good read. It's not too long, and I feel like this would just be the perfect read to read right now in the winter season, which is probably why everybody's reading it at this time. So those are all the books for this Christmas book haul that I received, whether it was gifts or I bought for myself, because I spend way too much money all the time. But like I said, if you guys received any books for Christmas or bookish goodies, let me know down below, because I always like hearing what people received. And if you guys didn't get anything book related, what was the favorite gift that you got this year, or the favorite gift that you gave someone? I'm just always curious. I'm a curious person. But other than that, that is all I have for today's video. If you guys want, please go follow me on my social media. I'll have it linked down below as always. But other than that, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!